Hello, my name is Wendy, and I'm going to be doing a mediumship reading for the collective. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For a couple weeks now, I've been getting messages from best friends, friends who have passed. There are some who passed during childhood, some who passed recently. And I pulled an angel card from the Angelic Lightworker deck for the overall energy, and it's 8, safe shelter. I have a feeling that if you're drawn to this video, if you have had a friend, maybe a best friend who passed, you were each other's safe shelter. And I'm getting a wonderful message that I'm still your safe shelter. I'm just in a different place. Okay. Well, I'll take that. I'm going to do your energies, their energies, shared energies, and then some messages. Since this is a collective reading, I feel just a lot of people behind me, those who have crossed, who are wanting to connect, and sometimes it will be for the collective, and sometimes it'll be more of an individual message that might resonate, kind of ring a bell, is what I'm getting. So let's begin. So collective, your past energy has been detached. This feels like it is around their passing, they're crossing over, and it feel their crossing left a hole in your life, made you feel alone and like winter is there. And dark, kind of sad, lone, just so alone without that, the word I was going to use, soulmate, without that friend who was also your soulmate, that connection that was just, you knew each other so well. I'm also getting that something will remind you of that person, and there's this, and then just, oh, they're not here. And it takes you into a really sad place, to say the least, just feeling that separation. Right now, you are in shine. I'm getting that some of you might be, in the past, you felt that separation, but some of you are realizing the veils are thinning and that you do connect with your friend from time to time, and they just want to validate that that is real. You are still connecting when you are able to realize that there's still a connection. It is not the connection it was. They're not in the 3D, but you are still connected. Right? Your higher self is saying you have a well-deserved reward. I get the feeling you've climbed this impossible climb to get where you are. Oh, okay. Your higher self is saying this, but also your friend is in kind of, as this is a reading for the collective, this is also a reading of collective energies who have crossed. And they're so proud of you. They're so proud of you, how you've gotten through really difficult situations. I'm hearing nearly impossible, overwhelming. And you might not have people around you who are applauding you and seeing just the details. Your friend does. Your friend knows how difficult that journey is, right? And losing neutrality, there's just a lot of emotion here, not because they are in pain at all. I'm feeling it more from the collective, just sadness, because nobody has acknowledged that, or nobody really sees or understands what you've gone through, but your person has. That's real. So much emotion behind that. All right, right now your challenge is darkest fears. There's a lot going on in your life, your storyline, your timeline. There's a lot going on in the collective, in the world, in your neighborhood. A lot of fear showing up. Excuse me. I'm getting a real energy of your person putting a hand on your shoulder. It's all right. I'm also hearing like you can talk to me like I was still there. Some of you had some real funny friends who you were so close you could tell inappropriate jokes that just this real, they want you to know that you're not alone. All right, your friend who has crossed, your person in the past was in the Fool energy, trusting. This feels like when they crossed over. It was the beginning of a new journey, 0, infinite possibilities. Some of you, your friend had a really tragic passing. This is a collective reading, so I'm getting feels like quite a few. Tragic because it was unexpected, tragic because of what happened was I'm hearing mind-blowing, not expected. It really rocked your world. What I'm getting is they are at peace. They've been at peace the moment they crossed. They've been exploring the non-physical, remembering all of who they are, remembering the connections you've had for lifetimes, real soulmate connection. I'm getting that for a lot of you, this was part of the plan, that your friend depart the 3D so you would search for their energy, because there's so much searching like for this amazing bond that you guys have. And so searching and touching into where they are now, not in 3D, yet still their energy is around you and with you. That it was part of the plan to come in together, to be so close, to have such an amazing tie and connection because you already had one. And for your friend to leave, to depart, so you would feel into non-physical spaces for them. And they really want you to know they're okay. They're more than okay. Your best time ever. They are okay. And I'm also hearing you are okay too. And if you don't feel okay right now, you will be. You're held, you're protected, you're guided, you're kicking ass. That voice, that funny, that's hilarious. There's definitely a joker in here in the crowd. All right, so right now, your person is seeking the truth. Really, your person has already been enlightened. They see the truth, but they're helping you see the truth, see that you're still connected. Connected by love and light and higher dimensions and soulmates. There's someone telling a joke. We go back a long way, as in like lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. A little mediumship humor, I guess, there. So they're helping you see the truth, that this really was a connection and is a connection, even if they're not here with you in 3D. Their higher self is in clarity of belief. Their higher self realizes that they're in a different state of being, and you can really tap into their energy and your connection when from that heart space. They realize how much pain you've had to go through healing that heart space, letting them go, letting that 3D relationship go, the embodied relationship. And if you haven't been connecting with them, knowing that you can do this on your own, if this is something that you would want. Ooh, I'm getting songs on the radio pop up for some of you. There's things that spark your memory and just validating that, yes, that's them. They're there saying, I'm here with you. And to not sense that and then go back into the fear and the sadness and the grief, but to embrace this new relationship, foster this if this is something that is appealing to you. And I get that it is, otherwise you probably wouldn't be tuned into this video. Their challenge right now is just to observe. They no longer have a 3D body. And so they are light, non-physical energy, and it's hard for them to not tell that person off that's on your shit list. It's kind of the message I got, to not interfere, to just allow you to have your life, to have your extraordinary life, to be the person you want to be, to allow you to make mistakes and allow you to make wonderful steps for yourself, to celebrate. It's hard for them. I feel like this connection, you want them there, and there's also a part of them that that feels that longing as well, and yet observing is their challenge, allowing you to freedom of choice to make your decisions. All right, some shared energies that you both have are solar plexus chakra. So this is the seat of personal power. Interesting how there's something about their passing that still to this day brings up fears. Some of you fear of that type of situation, whatever that was. Some of you fears of never having that type of connection again. Something about the throat chakra is speaking your truth. The power, feeling empowered to speak with them, to speak your truth, to, yeah, I talked to my friend. Don't you talk to people? Like owning that instead of hiding it or feeling crazy or also shared energies is between you and your friend who's crossed is control. It looks like for you, the control is maybe it feels like for some of you, you've tried to control other friendships, trying to remake this type of connection, needing people to show up in a certain way so you can remake this relationship. You already have this relationship. It is drastically changed, but you still have access to this relationship. I heard I'm on speed dial. The moment you need me, I'm there. Okay, and then another shared energy is crown chakra. So I see the crown chakra as your tuner. And so whatever vibration you are running your crown chakra at is where you can tune in. So if you think of your person and allow the entire crown chakra to fill with the intention to connect with them. I'm seeing for a lot of you, it's at gold vibration, so 5D. I'm seeing some of you still have like an energetic cord running to your person, However, it looks pretty dim. So if you are interested, allowing that cord to refresh and revitalize. You won't be bothering them. You won't be interrupting anything they're doing. This is a very strong connection. They aren't limited to linear time any longer. So you can't bug them. There's not too much. In 3D, we have limits. We are finite and we are limited. However, they're back in 5D on up, and all you have to do is tune your dial, tune that crown chakra in, and appreciate. Not, I need this connection. I need, just appreciate this connection. I appreciate what we have. I appreciate the strengthening of this connection. Yeah. I'm getting that some of you might be finding feathers. I've been finding, I do not have a friend who is crossed, but I've been finding a lot of feathers lately. And that's your friend sending you feathers. There are some friends who are sending pennies, found pennies on the ground. Most it's feathers, but I'm hearing pennies. Of course, the songs I already mentioned, and then butterflies and birds. And then I heard mariposa. I think that's the word for butterfly. So maybe someone who spoke Spanish, or that was their name. Okay. Some messages. For some of you, please don't blame yourself. This feels so much guilt and blame. No matter how they passed, it feels very fated because you were supposed to have this really strong connection, and then they were supposed to leave. So you can search them for them in the 5D and kind of bring that non-physical energy into the 3D. And they really want you to heal that. Some of you are still carrying around Do you feel that pain in your heart space? You can let that go. They're fine. They're okay. They're asking you. Don't blame yourself. This was fated. I'm great. You will get through this. Again, I'm getting the hand on the shoulder. They would like this connection to strengthen, to validate what connection you have, so they can support you and tell you things and send you songs and feathers and butterflies to let you know that you're not alone, that you'll get through this. This is a challenging time for you. Fluttering in the heart. If you knew that you were going to get through this, some of them are trying to share specific times when you guys were both in the 3D together, both embodied at the same time, and how you guys you thought something was impossible, an impossible obstacle, and you guys made it through together. And they're saying, we're still going to get through this together. Do you feel my touch? I'm hearing music, specific songs. I'm seeing dancing. Feels like feeling them here. And for some of you, you might feel like a hand on your hand at times. I'm hearing, this is so much fun. It's so much fun to connect with you. And I'm also getting like, we don't need me, the channel. You can connect with me anytime. If you would like to connect with your person one-on-one, I'd be more than happy to help deliver those messages and or help you clear your channels, whatever blocks that you have that say you can't connect with them, and help you open that relationship. And I'm hearing, but you don't need me. You can do this on your own. You have everything you need to connect with them. Again, I know this isn't fair. Again, feels very fated. You're meant to work through these really difficult emotions, work through this separation. Boy, that heart space. I'm hearing it's okay to cry. I'm right here with you. I watch you with your family. This feels especially if from the friends who crossed when you were younger, before maybe marriage or partnership and children. I'm seeing you play with their family. I'm getting that a couple of you out there named one of your children after your friend. Oh, sorry. So beautiful. I'm not crying because they're hurt. I'm crying because there's so much love coming through. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. All right. That was just so much love. It kind of burst my channel. So I asked them, can you dial back the amount of love? And they said, no, just me as a channel, open up and hold more love. So at the bottom of the deck, I am with our ancestors. You've been on this soul journey for so many lifetimes. They don't experience the separation because there's a part of you that's in 5D. And so they're carrying on that relationship. Just a huge soul family. Feels like you just so many, I'm just seeing lifetime after lifetime together. All right, any final messages for the collective? Okay, that same character, it's a male's voice that keeps kind of shouting out from the crowd, really funny, the funny kind of maybe slightly inappropriate quips. Something like, take me out for a freaking beer, why don't you? Final message. Oh, I projected my unhappiness on you. Okay, this feels like when they were in 3D, when they were embodied, there might have been a split for some of you before they passed. I'm getting that they could feel this disconnection, their passing, somehow being separated. And their 3D minds couldn't understand what they were sensing, what they were feeling. And they really, I'm so sorry. They were still in a very limited space. They're not there now. This feels like a very select few of you really needed to hear this. That they take full ownership of their behavior, and they hope you can let that go. And then at the bottom of the deck, last message, happiness is not a betrayal of me. They want you to be happy. They want you to move on. They want you to have the most joy-filled, stable, that guy. He shouted out erotic. To be happy, to fill yourself with it. They're happy. They're happy. It's probably impossible to connect with them unless you are at a certain higher vibration. So be happy, move on. If you want, connect and foster that, nurture that connection, validate it, appreciate that connection. And remember that they're still your safe shelter. 8, infinite. There are a lot of angels in this space, and your guardian angel around you. They are also like a guardian angel for you as well. Whenever answering the call. So, all right, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this was helpful. Go in peace. Thank you.